I've picked a weird one today, a very weird one. It's quite old, about 1935, and in fact, it's so old I don't have a case for it, so I had to steal my dad's beard trimming case. So let's have a look, right? Here it is. How weird is that? That's cool, right? So this is known as the a ball and biscuit or apple and biscuit within BBC circles. Like I said, it was developed around 1935, I think, by a company called STC, and obviously ball and biscuit, apple and biscuit. This is the apple, that's the biscuit, and it's a moving coil microphone, dynamic mic, and believe it or not, it's omnidirectional, so it'll pick up from everywhere. And the way it is omnidirectional is because of this thing called the Romanov shield. So it's basically, obviously when you sing or talk straight in the front of it, it hits the diaphragm. But the way this shield has been designed, that if anything comes from here, it hits the shield and gets reflected straight in. So it's omni. It's going to pick up a lot of ambient noise. It sounds quite round and boomy. It's not a sort of high quality clear mic like some of the mics we've talked about before, like the Browners or the Neumanns or the Bees Knees or Rhodes and anything like that. But it's got a character. It's got a really cool character. So I use it a lot when I want to get a specific cranky vocal sound. So I've used it in a song where I was doing some backing vocals with a singer, and his his song kind of wanted that Roger Waters style shouty harmony behind the lead vocal. So that's what I used that for. It was quite screamy, and it immediately gave it that quirky, almost radiophonic character. So it made it blend into the mix quite nicely. So yeah, this is a cool little tool that's hard to find. If you look at old studio images of Abbey Road, for example, you can see this as the talkback mic that Jeff Emerick is using, talking to the Beatles in the studio. And a lot of studios as well had this hanging down from the ceiling on its cable, because it's got a weird 3-pin connector, but it's got a pin that locks the connector in place, so you can just dangle it. And they used it as a room mic, or just to be able to hear what people were saying in the studio. I've used it as an ambient mic to record drums, so I'd just have it somewhere high up in the room, and then get the drums picked up by that, and compress the hell out of it and make it pump, and put that in the mix. So yeah, there you go. STC 4021 Apple and Biscuit.